right, and we're live. What's going on, guys? I'm going to wait till a few more people get in here until I start my video. I got a real good message that I want to share with you all today, and I hope that it's very inspiring. Jump in here real quick, and I'll give you some real good knowledge on how to succeed in this world. All right, so let's get to it. We got a few people in here. One major mistake that I made when it came to success. I hope you guys learn from this, especially the younger guys in here, ladies as well. When it comes to success, one major way that I failed, well, I wouldn't say failure, but one major thing that I felt really held me back was that I let somebody else choose my dream for me. So when I was younger, in high school, had my own lawn care business like a lot of young people do. I used to cut grass, go to the neighborhood, and I made really good money. Thanks to my father, he actually paid for the gas, so I was making a lot of money without really putting that much money into the business from the beginning. So I got so good at it that people would actually cut the grass for me and I would get a percentage. So I was making a really good income at a young age, a lot more than you would expect for me to make. So when it was time to make the decision of if I wanted to go to college or not, of course I had opinions from other people. I did want to go to college, but I wanted to go to college for something that I wanted to go for. But I listened to other people tell me that one college was better than the other. And of course those were family members. And I think it's very important in life at a young age, if you're in high school, middle school, college, whatever, if you have a goal or a dream and you know that it's something that you would truly love to do every day for the rest of your life, I think you should go for it no matter what your parents say, no matter what anyone says in your life, your friends, enemies. As long as you feel that you're good at it and you're willing to put in some marketing and understand how it works and how you can advertise it yourself or hire someone to advertise for you, then you're good to go. There is a huge misconception that I really disagree with, and I want to share with you all just to give you a perspective of the opposite side of what's going on here. So what people usually say is in your 20s is your time to experiment, and then when you're 30, that's when you stick to something. Now, I do agree that you should figure out what you want to do in life, and you do want to figure out other things. But once you find something that you're good at, or you find a collective of different things that you're good at, in my opinion, I think you should choose one and go with that. No matter if you're 18, no matter if you're 21, 25, stick to that one thing and make it work. Find out how to market it or who can market it for you. Find out how to be able to enjoy that specific activity every day and still make an income from it. And I think that's a huge mistake because there's a pattern that's being built when you skip from one career to the next. If you skip from one career to the next, or you skip from one passion to the next passion, what it's going to do for you is it's going to create a pattern of you not sticking to your goals, and you're going to create a mental pattern of something that's going to snowball over time into something huge, and you won't be able to stick to one certain goal. So continuing my journey, I did go to college. I did not finish for different reasons. My focus wasn't there, was one, because it wasn't what I truly wanted to do. And so coming out of college, which I didn't finish for that reason and some others that I don't want to get into right now. But when I decided to come back home and look for a job, it was very difficult to find one because they always say what we want experience. We want the person with the experience. So what you do is, which is normal, you go to find another job. Then you go to find another job. Then you go to find another job. And it may be in the same career path. But what happens is you keep getting no's. And eventually you'll want to switch to just finding a job no matter where you can find it. And I remember when this happened, I went through a period of deep depression, but I didn't understand that it was depression at that time. Now looking back on it, I understand it was depression. I'm glad I didn't know it was depression at that time. So I remember I used to go on maybe 4 interviews a week averaging, and I would stay dressed up, have my resume ready, have all these different resumes, and I would keep repeating the process, keep repeating the process, keep repeating the process. And it's really like nobody cared that I was actually wanting to better my life, because all they wanted to see was a skill. So I built a pattern of consistency, and I think a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs deal with this as well. You're building a pattern of consistency, which is awesome, because that's going to propel you eventually until you find the right video or the right person or the right book that'll push you towards where you want to be. But the pattern of consistency was just looking for different paths. I wasn't sticking to one job. I was sticking to different jobs in order just to find something. And so when I decided, at this point I'm working, but when I decided that I wanted to start back doing my own thing, which was my goal in the first place, I just wanted to start out with an income to help me. I found that every time something did not work that I wanted to be good at and be self-employed, I would switch to something else, and then switch to something else, and then switch to something else. And I realized now, looking back on the younger me, it was because I already built that pattern and my mind worked like that. Patterns are very important, and you know we talk about it on this channel a lot. Subscribe if you don't know what I'm talking about. Give me a comment if you could understand what I'm talking about and you've been through it. So, in my opinion, if you know that you're good at something and you feel that you could be good at it, do that one thing, even if it's difficult from the beginning, even if you don't think that it'll work out the way it should, it will. Just stick to it and just go after it. No matter if it's a year without seeing results, 2 years without seeing results. Now, if you go past 2 years without seeing results, obviously the marketplace does not want it, or somebody does not want it. It just may not be a good idea. Then you should switch. But stick to one thing that you truly want to do for a year to 2 years and focus on finding results. Reading good books will help for sure. Think and Grow Rich is a very famous one, probably one of the most famous books in the world besides the Bible, by Napoleon Hill, who studied under Dale Carnegie. Now, I wanted to give you all that real quick. I appreciate you guys for watching. You know where to find me, so hit the subscribe button. Please send me some comments and share this video to people that may need this encouragement, because that is my goal. My goal is just to encourage people. That's something that I've always done naturally, and now I'm actually sticking to my gift. You understand? Now, once you find that one thing, stick to it, and then follow somebody that you think is good in that one thing, that one field, and model them. act as if they act every day. Read their books, figure out who they are, understand who they are, and create a healthy obsession of knowing how they think so you can run your business the same way, and understanding the process that's behind the scenes, not necessarily just what's in front of your view from the camera, what is behind the camera. But thank you guys. It's Art the Intellectual, and I'm out. I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace and enjoy your evening. Thank you guys for watching me.